Hello, hello. Sorry about the wait. How you doing, Real? Or PJ? Or Dog? Whatever your name may be now. This is a joke. But why is it when I stay here for an hour, nothing happens, but when I go do something, you start streaming and now I'm late again? I mean, this is the normal start time. I may have been a little late today, though. I was taking care of some stuff. How was your weekend? Oh, you know what? I'm used to asking weekend, but like, I mean your whole week. How was your week? All your last week. A lot happened last week? Got a moderator. These Funky's asked Funky's words last week to start a revolution against the controllers, and now I'm a little bit sick, aka allergies. Oh, I get allergies as well. Yeah, springtime is not fun for me. My allergies don't like it. Let's go straight into the art. Alright, there we go. Everything's popping in. Nice. We still got this guy to finish up. Hopefully we can finish him up today. Take this background out so I know where I'm coloring. You know what, let me try the fill bucket. Will this work? Oh, it's kind of working. Kinda. You don't know the start time for your area? Well, you can take the time right now and go back 10 minutes and just assume that's about normal start time. Hey bird, welcome in. Don't worry about it, you're not too late. We really just got started. I see Weep. How you been, Weep? Haven't been able to hang out and chat with you for a while. That's my lime bird. It's on the wrong layer. But you did win. Stayed strong, but allergies caught up with you. Oof. Allergies are always gonna win. I know it's so lonely! You say this, yet like half the time I ask, you're already playing with friends. So how's that being lonely? Oh yeah, I've been feeling a bit guilty for some things I've said in the past few streams. Wanted to apologize. I don't care if it's uncalled for, but I just wanted to get off your mind. Wait, what things have you said? I got nothing in my head that I can think of. Hey Axel, welcome in. Mr. Axel. Ms. Axel? 05. I know an Axel Q. Cause they what? They get too much AFK? Alrighty. All your friends AFK too much? You excited for Little Nightmares 3? I am cautious about it. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of the studio that's working on Little Nightmares 3. I'm more excited for Reanimal than I am for Little Nightmares 3. However, I do have plans on playing it anyways. So can't say I'll be playing it as soon as it comes out. I'll just get it when I can afford it. How about you, Axel? I should ask you, are you excited for Little Nightmares 3? Wrong color. You are. That's good. I really hope they keep into the spirit of Little Nightmares, but I never like the way that studio approaches their characters. What's this supposed to be? This is a TV monster. The tower ends up creating this guy as a mobile way to actually go and look for Mono after Mono is rescued from the tower. I just remember that when I apologized for something last stream, I thought I heard you say something like, you better be sorry, and I felt really guilty for it. Oh, you were making promises that you don't even know if you could keep. I remember now, but ain't no biggie. Oh, it's in the past. Tahoe is 7, that's what I call a runaway kid. Do have a video on it. Little Nightmares 3 is be hype. You love some of the company's games. I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep saying sorry. Then stop saying it. I'll be honest, I like to cling on to the past rather than the future. Did I read that? I might have read it in my in my head. So did you know that Little Nightmares is getting its own cartoon series? I heard a long time ago that they tried to make a TV series, but like in the style of, say, the claymation, like Coraline. But it never got the green light. It just kind of stayed in the like unknown for the longest time. I haven't heard any recent news on it. So if you're talking about like very, very recent news, then no, I haven't heard. Be interesting to see what they do. And who are they planning to market to? Because Little Nightmares cannot be marketed to children audience, given the themes. Unless they're gonna do it less. I guess it could be along the lines of Coraline, of spookiness, but I feel like Little Nightmares dives a little further deep into horror. Casually just drawing at the moment. Where's the funky boy? He has been very, very exhausted the last week. I told him to get some mimis, so... But then he's getting sleep. I see he's still online though. Where is Funky? Must have gotten bacterial fever I had last week. Shame. Oh my gosh. By the way, how you doing, Jade? Welcome back. At least we have this dog. A real dog. Give me a second. Alrighty, so I'm back. That is funky. Babe, get some mimis. Lay back down. You're doing good. That's nice to hear. I'm doing pretty alright as well. Finally got sleep myself. I'm also planning on going to Ren Fair next weekend, so I'm like super hype about it. $49 missing, 0 fun found. What? Funky boy! Get him out. You know, go out, he stay. How noticeable of a color change is that? Not so much. There you go. I like this one. So what are your thoughts on 6? Axel, no! What have you done? With the OS smiley face. Me and Funky death! Thoughts on 6? She can romp for all I care. But not really though. Cool character. Obviously the story wouldn't have been the same without her. But the amount of hate that people have given me because I'm like, I don't like 6. I don't like her as a person. As a character, of course, like, she was necessary for the story. But I doubled down on people sending hate on the channel. So I doubled down on the I hate 6. It just makes them madder. It's funny. I am drawing a TV monster. It's not canon to the Little Nightmares story, but it's part of the Little Dreamweavers story. This thing is created by the tower after Mono has been gone for a while. So the tower's all like, yeah, nah, man, we need we need that Mono back. So it creates this thing out of all the, you know, the fleshy bits that it has. Going to need that line art. Vix was caught trying to sell vapes to minors. Oh my god. She's a minor herself. Where the hell did she get that? If I ever had to make a series, I already have one name in the back burner of my mind. Mortem or death in Latin. Nice. What would it be about? So if he's a TV, can I watch ESPN on him? No, the only channel he has is Consume, and you get teleported to the tower. So, no, not really. What a ripoff! I paid an interdimensional merchant a good amount of money for that TV. Yeah, well, I got news for you. That merchant was a scammer. They exist in all dimensions. That and reruns of 1940s political cartoons played backwards, and that one advert for Sunny D that got edited like 5 times, then got banned. But with no sound, and all the actors are replaced by plants. The plant bit sounds entertaining. You already have a chapter 1 in mind. It takes place in an alternate timeline of where Mono is snatched by something and has caused a great calamity, and I follow the theory that it is not a time loop. You're saying that like I don't enjoy reverse 1940s political cartoons. But it has no sound. This is inspired by When the Wind Blows. That sounds familiar, but I don't know. Like, I don't have an image in my head for it. Just the title alone sounds familiar. Trying a new coffee. I can't say I'm a big fan of this. There's a really weird aftertaste to it, like almost like egg. Like just egg. I'll make myself a new cup during break. I'll just set this aside for now. Oof, I know that story, says Jade. Ew, egg? Don't say ew. I like egg. But like in my coffee, it's just not right. Like tasting egg as an aftertaste is just something weird. That's not coffee. From the 90s, dark take on nuclear war and how it affects the elderly who believe in the government. This statement does not even come close to doing it justice. Alright, alright. Fun fact, some people put butter in their coffee. That is wrong. Butter? Butter? Dreamweavers over here. Oh, real dog, I get what you're saying. The story is a tragic tale about the naivety. Don't know if I'm saying that right. Of an elderly couple who trusted their government too much. The fact that you can literally just see the elderly couple slowly dying and declining from the radiation is scary, but not quite horror yet. It's not quite horror yet. Scariest movie you've never heard of. There's just too much detail to name it all. The fact that it's multimedia makes so much better. British people out here writing the hardest hitting political books. 1984, Animal Farm, The Wind Blows. Lord of the Flies can be considered one also. Thriller, says Funky Boo. And its bakery-themed cousin in media, the Lord of the Pies. Not to be confused with its dark counterpart, Bakery of Lies. I don't know if you're making this up anymore. Oh yeah, Sword of the Pies, from the perspective of Piggy. guess I could do this one. I just can't believe that Bitty's on the dark of the web. No, I'm not. Yeah, she's been spared from the IRL horror and the sus stuff. Your profile picture is actually the four main boys from Lord of the Flies because I'm an enjoyer of the fine arts. I can't even see the profile pictures, are too small. I would have to, let me see if I can see it closer. Oh, I see. But he's nowhere near the dark bits of the web. She has far too much sense. Thank you, Bo. She's about as dark as a room with a single shaded light. More of a warm gloom. That's where you get your kidneys for your kidney collection. Profile is of your dead dog. Aww. May doggo rest in peace. Did you just call yourself a boomer? Or is a dog named Boomer? But to be respectful for Boomer, I said may Boomer rest in peace. What the? What's up with all the deleted messages? Nice try, doggy. Still saw your chats. What they say. I didn't deserve this. Remember your no mercy runs. Where's Funky? You miss Funky? Funky should be getting memes. But he's here. Most likely lurking. We hit a perfect hour right now, so we are gonna go on break. Funky's face down in a ditch somewhere. If he is, I'm gonna make you dig him up. Or bring him back. Alright. Break time, y'all. Take this chance to stretch your legs, hydrate, grab a snack, pet your pets. We'll be right back. Unless you want to make your own series, but Bet has animation and animatics while faces art and skills have comics, so I don't want to take their thing. So many people are doing things like that. You're not taking our thing. It's just part of being a fan of the series. I would encourage you to do it anyways. Alright, we'll be probably about anywhere from 8 to maybe 12 minutes, because I am gonna make myself a new coffee. A better coffee. So I'll be right back. Y'all chill, vibe. Alrighty, so I'm back. What do you want to make a series about? I'll have to make the people first. Wait, if you already have a series in mind, then the people come after. Not let me make people, then make a series. So, have you heard of the theory of a lady being a future six? Oh my god. That one has been disproven by like the actual creators themselves. They said they are not related. But go on. Guess it's that it destroyed her future then. Lol. Let me bring this down a little bit. Okay. Right, you guys bear with me. But a lot of the times I have to. Or I do this, where the background just turns into a hot pink of a mess. Just so I could see little areas where I need to still color. What are your thoughts on the gnomes? I love them. It's so sad that that they used to be children and now they have no identity. Need to take care of the little beans. The little mushroom children. Probably tasty. Tastes good deep fried, oh my god. Yes, human flesh. Tastes amazing deep fried. Holy, missed all of this. Wanted to bring around one of these wires. Who are the two children on your screen? Like the two little boys sitting there? Oh, it's Mono and Runaway Kid. Oh, I see. See that one of them is wearing the Dia de los Muertos mask? Yes. You could be wearing a magic carpet instead. Beep. Or Luigi hat. Actually, let's give Mono the Mario. There you go. now. It's all yellow now. Let's do this one. So we do that. And then give me a texture. What a fashionable young man. Indeed, aren't they? Oh, wait, that's cool. Yeah, I animated both of them with a couple of hats. Because during my Twitch streams, people can redeem channel points to change their hats. Mono did, admittedly, ended up with a lot more because it's like his whole shtick in the game of like changing hats. So, hang on. So we've got like just plain old mono, right? And we have one with the stars to match my character. And we have his classic paper bag. Then the fedora. We also have a pumpkin one that I made for Halloween time. Mario hat you already saw. I have a Kirby one because I did play some Kirby games on Twitch and like they took up a lot of stream time and I was just in love with them, so you got Kirby. And then Pokemon, because Pokemon is admittedly my other franchise that I am absolutely obsessed with. Out of all like the over 1,000 Pokemon that exist, I can probably name almost all of them. That's how obsessed I am with the franchise. And then little cat bun on his head. You take hat suggestions? Never have. But I have been wanting to go back and like and add some more hats or hat options. So if you have some ideas, I'm willing to hear. And then for arcade, we've got regular arcade, no hat. He still has the scarf. I know in game he doesn't have the scarf, but you know what? The Little Dreamweavers, he has scarf. We've got the stars to match my character, to match his mum. Then the Sugar King one, the Dia de los Muertos. I've got a gnome hat. Luigi, you saw. And he has the Meta Knight to match the Kirby one for Mono. Magikarp, and also he has a cat bun. Boop, like that. Kirby could kill a lot of characters, to be honest. But like, that's the whole thing, Kirby doesn't. You see in Smash Bros, even after he swallows them, he just spits them back out, just for the powers. Because Kirby is an adorable, squishy little bean. What? He has his own pocket dimension in his stomach. You can remember the Pokemons from Gen 1 through 6. That's a lot of Pokemon. Still. A raccoon hat. Oh my god, you want that the hunter's hat? Saw the lore behind most of these. Nice. 57, more of a dog person. Perhaps, but we have cats. The cafe has cats. These customization options for Mono and RK are insane. I made them. The last one I was working on, I haven't worked on them in forever, but they're gonna have entire outfit changes. I honestly memorized too much of the lore to the point that I can remember reference. Not even the creator can make. Oh my gosh. The Pokemon, I'm assuming? No, wait. Axel was the one who said 1 through 6. Gens 1 through 6. The Little Dreamweavers. Mono has a raccoon hat and Little Nightmares too. Yes, I am aware. Admittedly not one of my favorite hats. I wanted to do the postman hat for Mono, but I never got around to it because I was working on the mariachi outfit for him and RK. It would be a bird's nest with little bird eggs. That's kind of cute. So, let me see. Give me a second. I never got around to recording. Let me see. So, Mono and RK do get outfits for Little Dreamweavers. I'm gonna pop them up on screen. Because I don't think I've posted them anywhere on YouTube channel. Like, you have to go over to my Ko-fi or have been a part of the streams on my Twitch. I think, I don't, you know what? You would have to ask Weep. I don't know if I even have them posted on the Discord. I think they're exclusively on my Ko-fi. I think I did post them there. Question marks. You have a Little Nightmares AU idea in your head. You never got around to doing anything with it. Yeah, it happens a lot. Like there's quite a few franchises that I would like to include things or like take ideas and stuff to like make my own AU, but none of them ever stick around the way it has for Little Nightmares. And Pokemon, honestly, I do have like, I'm creating a new region for Pokemon, or a made-up region. I even got through all the comments and post video shorts and everything in between. Oh my gosh. No, you didn't. That's a bold claim, doggy. Yeah, no. I'm gonna need some facts and evidence. This isn't Mono's outfit. His new name for Little Dreamweavers is Mateo. In my later videos, or I guess the more recent videos on the channel, I do start calling them by Mateo. And then Runaway Kid is Reyes. Let me bring his up. So color scheme wise, I did try to keep them close to the game so that they're almost recognizable as the characters on from the game. Like if I were to say like, oh yeah, he's from Little Nightmares, they'd be like, oh, I get it now, kind of thing. But with the Dreamweaver story, it's a lot more whimsy involved, so I wanted to do stuff like that, where you got like these elegant designs going on some of the outfits and the patterns. It's very much a dreams versus nightmares, light versus dark story. The hardest part of having an idea is sticking with it. Yeah, for sure. Cute, thank you. All I can say about my Little Nightmares AU is that it involves the comic character. Ooh, that's cool. What does the description say? Which ones? This one's over here? Like the color of his aura, or either the magic he uses, the supernatural ability, depends on his emotions. But now I'm going to have to see a whole power ranking video for all your characters. That was gonna be hard. So Reyes is just eyes glow when dream walking. So with Reyes, or with the arcade, for anybody who played the DLC of the first Little Nightmares game, it starts off with like RK or Runaway Kid having the nightmare of the granny that comes and drags him to the bottom of the water. But until then, he's never, as far as we know, he's never seen her or anything. So I took that as an interpretation of that he has a premonition ability. So in the world of Little Dreamweavers, since he survived the ordeal with 6, his power starts to grow more into where he can see into nightmares that are about to happen or going to happen. So like a future sight, but it only happens when he's asleep. You're back? What'd you miss? The world's ending. You need to run. Is RK afraid of water? Nah, he's not. In fact, he's a really good swimmer. I like to imagine after the end of Little Nightmares, when Six got picked up by the fisherman boat, and she's like, somewhere in Mexico or something. Get her out of my Mexico. Get her out of here. I'll be with the chancla. I'll be like, déjate, déjate de aquí. I was just showing the peeps the outfits. Because I was asking you, Weep, I'm like, I don't remember. Did I ever post these on Discord? Because I know they're not posted, like, anywhere else, except for my coffee. You know, it would have been smart if I duplicated that and then clipped it. Wheel me. Can change this back to the gray. Why is that erasing? This makes no sense. What? Tap. Oh, wrong color, that's why. Oh yeah, mostly? Okay, I did post them on. It was Whips you posted. Don't know about the finals though. If you ever need a VA for anything, voice actor for anything, glad to play background man number 49. Weep also has her own Little Nightmares AU. Welcome back. I do. You hate that typing on phone, I do too. I entirely understand. Trying to watch my friends stream on phone and I'm like, they're trying to respond to them and it's just like... yeah, you get some really weird weird sentences when it autocorrects especially. might be easier to do this. Or not. Still trying to get to this, get used to the selection tool on this program. There we go. I think this, okay, see, I'm used to it doing this on my old program. Okay. Got it. It's too much color. By the way, I just wanted you to know that I like the series so much that despite my hate for writing or write things down for this stream, oh my god. Aw. I take that as a big compliment. Isn't it the best when you find something to hyperfixate on? Typing on phone, done it so much that I think it's weird to type on computer. Really? That's fascinating. I go mad trying to keep up with typing on my phone. Once a mobile user, always a mobile user. I mean, as long as you're okay with like being probably what, 10 seconds? No, actually, it's probably about like 30 seconds to a minute behind on the stream. It's not so bad when not too many people are talking, but if you're having like trying to have a conversation with the streamer while there's like a ton of other people also trying to chat, you get left behind. You've typed on phone and iPad since you were a little bean. Okay, you tablet baby. Yeah, I hyperfixate on this series for so long now, like long before the end of summer break, maybe even before summer break. Aw, that's great. It's crazy. Sometimes I think she's reading the comment. I'm currently typing. So this TV guy can teleport people? What does one have to do when teleported by him? Asking for a friend? No, so like the way I created him is that like all these antennae and wires and stuff, like it all calls back to the tower. So the TVs are connected directly to the tower. It also does have like some hypnotic vibes that it can use against people. So its main directive is to return Mono home, as he would say. It's made up of like telephone pole bits, wires, TVs, the fleshy bits from the tower, and the eyes and stuff like that. Is there any way there's others that could also be taken by the tower? I think Mono and the tower are like connected, so like while it can take other things and stuff, I think Mono is its main source, because Mono, based on the powers we saw in the game, I believe he's like a reality bender, so it's like someone with that much strength. Of course the tower is gonna want it. You're both phone and computer user? Yeah, Weep is ambidextrous, but in technology. I don't know how people still feel motivated to type on a popular stream. Unless they have money to donate, because your comments are definitely not getting through. Yeah, that's crazy. When somebody gets so big, it's hard to keep up with comments. I've seen in like really large streams that some people just pop in and they know each other, so they'll have a conversation between like all the comments of everybody trying to get the streamer's attention. So in that sense, I think it's kind of nice. You like hopping in with, and you meet someone in the stream and you become friends. So like you guys look forward to hopping in the same stream to hang out and just enjoy watching the streamer rather than, you know, trying to be like, notice me, streamer. The few things you have for your series, aka Echoes from the Void. The non-canon drawings is a Omega Tower. Omega Tower? With like a cell tower. Imagining like a Rapunzel tower or something. No, that's cell tower. Oh, I think that was the last of the song. Let's do this one. Oh, what is your version of Mono afraid of? Definitely afraid of being alone. However, now he's afraid of the tower finding him. So because of that, in the series he does struggle with his powers all over again. That he doesn't want to use it because he's afraid of the tower finding him again. Do another clip here. Burr, 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 burr. Oh no. Don't color that line art. Color this one. Need a little bit of that fleshy look. Runaway kid finally gets some justice in this AU. Six just chose to be a jerk by eating him. Six the kind of girl to do that and say, I can't help it, I'm a Sagittarius. other franchises are you guys like into? Any video game ones? Did you ask what franchise we were into? Sorry. Was feeding my kids? I did ask. Cat? What's the name of your cat? Oh, whoops. Okay. You sassy kitties. Ollie and Coco. Aw, those are cute names. I love them. Good names, good names. I don't know your cats, but I will kill everyone in this chat and myself if anything were to happen to them. Also, YouTube, in case you get mad, that was a joke. YouTube is so sensitive. You like The Simpsons? Like all the like recent Simpsons? Or all of The Simpsons, or just like the first seasons? You like classical literature? I wish I could say the same about classical literature. I think it was like so forced on us during school times that I just never got into it because I'm not a fast reader at all. And the amount of like reading that they would assign us or expect us to have already read by the next time the class was, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this. Then you have to keep in mind, I grew up in a generation where the internet wasn't as easy to access as it is now. It wasn't easy to get audiobooks or any of that. Like anything that makes it easier these days to just enjoy literature or books in the background. Like there was none of that. And it always felt so tedious. I was like, I'd rather be doing anything else but this right now. Nope, that didn't work. Me, I'm kind of into a little bit of everything. Games, like book-wise, I am very picky about what books I read or what I'm into. I like fantasy, but I'm not gonna go and like go to the what do you call it? The young adult novels section where it's mostly all what they pretend to call romance in a fantasy setting. I'm more of the whimsy type, so things like Howl's Moving Castle, Castle in the Air. I like the Guardians of Childhood. Harry Potter, like I prefer it to stay magical, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with all the politics and drama and that already exists in the world. I'm like, give me fantasy drama. It looks like you lost all your monetization for 20 years. No! Not like I had any anyways. Joke's on you, YouTube. I was trying to figure out the problem of this thing. I'm gonna be honest, you can appreciate the entire show for it is. But of course, you love the earlier seasons the best. Yeah, I feel that. There's some classics you find boring. The one that I can say I am slowly, very slowly, mind you, getting through is Dante's Inferno. That one I've been enjoying for what I can understand, and a lot of the times I'm looking up the terminology and what things mean and stuff like that. So it's not just I sit there, read, and enjoy it. It's like no, it's a task. But if I'm gonna be putting that much energy into something, it's got to be something I enjoy. You actually enjoy listening to political brain rot from time to time. That's essentially The Simpsons, though. It's just a lot of political commentary in the disguise of entertainment. If you don't want to know what that is, people who are so far on one side of the political spectrum that they just say craziest things. I avoid politics. It ain't fun. Like, I'll listen in on like the going-ons, but I'm like anything that like has to do with commenting and no, I can't. That's all I'll leave it at. People are so ready to rip into each other that like nobody listens. The few people who do listen are like few and far between. And it's usually people like in-person people. Like online it's not a place for actual conversation. It's very entertaining. Good on you. Dante's Inferno sounds like it would be great inspiration for supernatural world building. Oh, it is. It's one of the reasons why I was like reading it. Because it, Over the Garden Wall, if you've ever heard of it or seen it, has very like crazy accurate references, and I believe it to be intentional. That like some of the things that happen and some of the references that are going on in Over the Garden Wall is very Dante's Inferno. That show or that cartoon alone is very much of like an essay's worthy essay worthy of a show. I agree, we need more nuanced commentators because facts can get lost in translation and you don't know what is true anymore. Oh my god, so true. And I think it's harder because people are so fast to believe. The people who are just talking out of their out of their ass, for lack of a better term. I'm just like, can I find somebody who's like, just, you know, just stating the facts instead of giving all their opinions on here and there. Like, I just like, give me someone who's just gonna be like, so this and that happened, and then move on to the next part. Everybody said that Betty wasn't a therapist. I'm not. This stream is therapy. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're vibing with it. It is my goal for these streams to be enjoyable. Have a good time. Make some friends. Learn to laugh. And not just like, you know, just hee hee ha ha, but like also to learn to laugh at the silly things you do yourself. Wholeheartedly believe that Over the Garden Wall has Dante Inferno references. Sweet, another one! Let's go! High five! So, what? Old are 7 mono in this AU? How old? I'm assuming you're asking how old? I don't have an actual like set year, but I'm going with roughly 8 to 9 to start. You don't know why you're so cold? You're in a freezer? Also, hi, I'm still alive. Are you sure? Sounds like you're in a freezer. Like, you ever get the feeling that nothing you do matters and that you're just a droplet in an ocean? I would honestly say that feelings like that are very normal. Especially in the early years of life, like when you're going through, say, puberty, or through change, any kind of change. They're more like these little negative thoughts that kind of just pool and puddle. But I can guarantee you that just by talking out loud, getting to know people, or even like find your people. Find people who will make you feel like you matter. No one's ever going to fit in every single social circle, and if you don't feel comfortable in specific social circles, then we take that as a sign that like you gotta find new people. Also a rare Betty swear. Oh no no no. You gotta be at my Twitch streams. I'm not a potty mouth swearing sailor, but not afraid to be a little bit more open about swearing, because Twitch is a lot more lenient than YouTube. Twitch understands that like when you're live, you know, sometimes things happen, especially when you're playing games, and you know, a word or two slips out. Laugh at myself. I don't know if I can do that when feeling terrible. Not saying laugh at yourself all the time. You gotta learn how to take life a little bit lighter. I do feel we're in an era that like saying anything will always offend somebody, because they're either insecure about themselves or they think the world's out to get them. Getting closer to being done. Always thought 7 was like a year older than 6. Really? 8 to 9, then how old are they now? Are they still 8 to 9? In theory, the Little Dreamweavers hasn't like actually started on the channel. I've only been doing like little episodes and stuff, but like the intention is that it'll start at the tower, so they're gonna be in the rough ballpark of 8 and 9. here. Hooray. Don't want to color the cables on accident. How do I do this? What? Where do you come from? Great. Did this? Wait. Layers. Well, judging by how they look on screen, I think it's safe to assume they are somewhere in their early 40s. Early 40s. Well, either way, when you guys realize how pointless it is to do anything, I'll pour you a drink. But it's not, that's the whole thing. Look, you're saying being in this stream alone is like therapy. It's like, it's soothing. That means that me streaming at this moment is helping someone. It's helping you. So that means it matters. Because I honestly didn't think I would be streaming on YouTube at all. You being here and chatting with everybody, every time someone responds to you, that's because you matter to them. Doggy, trust me, everything you do matters. Changes can be small and slow sometimes. Yes, for reals. It's not as dramatic as it is in the movies. It's always a buildup of little things. Besides, I feel like I've made many mistakes in chat to be called a friend. Friends will always make mistakes, though. The whole thing about like having friends is that you make mistakes, but you can apologize to each other and you can continue being friends. So why do you think the Little Nightmare kids are so tiny compared to everything else? I honestly think it's just the world. The world is like its own kind of entity, and it reflects what a nightmare feels like. You're small, you feel helpless and almost insignificant. So the nightmare world is like, it's that reflection. If you're worried about offending someone, Doggy, join the club, because I have accidentally said offensive things so many times in my life. Yeah, I think all of us will at one point, if you want to think that you never have said anything offensive, I can guarantee you that just existing makes somebody mad just because they're assholes like that. But those are the people we don't want in our lives. I don't seemingly everything I have. Loving parents and friends, the best grades, everything I could possibly ask for, and yet feel a creeping sadness. That's not uncommon. Stuff like that, I would recommend getting help. But there's a couple of people I've known who seemingly have everything. I'm sure you guys have heard of YouTubers who seem to be on top of the world and then just like they take their own life. It's so important to get help when you're feeling like that. Everyone does. You just apologize and move on. Yep, pretty much. Why does RK still have that bandage? Because, honestly, I drew him like this in the earlier years of Little Dreamweavers. That bandage is, I'm trying to remember. That's where the shackle is at. So I'd imagine that shackle be heavy. Banging on his ankle is like a sensitive part of the body. So it's a bandage to cover up that wound. That's a cuff. Was a cuff. How many episodes are we going to go through without RK? After all you said is yourself that he's saved later. That's a good question. Hopefully no more than 3, maybe 4. This is still a bright color. How did this end up such a bright color? The heck? I don't know if there's like a seemingly difference on your guys' side, but it's like glaringly different on my side. I also noticed we skipped out on our second break time, so I think we're gonna jump into break. We'll do a short 5-minute break. I do need to rest my wrist. They hurt. I must have slept on it wrong or something. He coming along. Look at that. Look at that. He angry boy. How many episodes are true? The only thing keeping me going is religion, aka Christianity. Well, I mean, I know there's many different denominations, but if it's keeping you going, then good, because hopefully you'll find meaning in yourself. But do you need to watch the new Little Nightmares theory? There's so many people who do theories though, so who are you referring to? Literally a National Honor Society is at the most you can get. Well, clearly it's not making you happy, so now the question is, why? Do you even enjoy it? So do these two wear shoes? Not in the game, but in the story, yes, as I've shown you guys, the reimagined outfits for Little Dreamweavers. They do have the shoes. Mainly boots, because my answer is always boots. I love boots. Alright. As I said, 5-minute break. Oh. Alrighty, so I am back. I've returned it. What is going on in chat here? Embracing your truest emotions will bring you true peace, trust. So will you well, will Low and Alone be in this AU? No, I made this story before, like, Little Nightmares 3 was ever, like, a thing. So, as far as, like, right now goes, I do not have any intentions of using them. Maybe later down the line, if I change up little bits of the story, maybe they can make a little cameo somewhere. The boys in some pictures have modern outfits. Does that mean the AU takes place in modern day? What pictures are you referring to? Because there are some that I just draw just for fun. Yeah, I'm catching up to the chat, so go ahead and do your answers, and I'll get there eventually. But to answer your question, it doesn't make me happy because it adds more work and weight to every action. Also have higher expectations and am very stressed and anxious person. I get that. But that's why it's important to get help. I would suggest maybe talking to your parents about that. Probably because I don't want to disappoint anyone, even myself. I mean, you kind of already have though, right? Because like you're feeling all this, like all these pent up emotions that you're like, you're not meeting that expectations that you wish you could be happy. Yeah, there you go. Jane just said it. Okay. It would break the mindset that everyone is fine. Besides, it only makes me feel worse. But it's not, like, literally, it's not fine if you're already feeling. If you're already feeling that sadness, like it's already broken. And I don't laugh to be like, you know, like, oh lol you. It's a like, how else can I put this? It's a thinking laugh. Everyone relies on you to put their emotions and sadness into. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. You have to learn to put your foot down sometimes and be like, hey, right now I just can't. I can't do it. Because chances are they have a bunch of other people they can even talk to, if they're not already talking to a bunch of other friends. Not a therapist, but you should probably find someone to talk to about these feelings. If you're saying, you mentioned that religion is keeping you going, so then that should mean there's like a pastor or a preacher that like you listen to or that you attend like mass for, right? So why don't you talk to them? Isn't that why they're there? Someone who doesn't expect you to do that. Yeah. Gotta find somebody else who's not gonna like throw things on top of you. Yeah, and it's not healthy. In one episode, one was attacked by the TV in the cafe. Yeah. You don't want to talk about it? Let's move on. Well, you brought it up. We are concerned. This is why we're continuing the conversation. But if you're done talking about it, we can try to move on, yeah. You don't? You just believe? Oh, then that's having faith. So there is a difference between religion and faith. Faith is having something to believe in. Religion is like the way what would it be? Like the denominations of how to celebrate that faith. Delete it all, just please stop. I'll stop. I'm just saying we are concerned for you. I'm almost considering just recoloring this whole thing. I don't know if I like the matted gray underneath. Or maybe it's too flat of a gray for my liking. Add a little bit of color. Nope. How come? Oh, just kidding, guys. We're gonna spend another 5 weeks trying to recolor this. No. If I had $1 million, what would I do with it? First of all, pay off my student debt. Let's go. Boring adult answer. You know, get a house. Alright, but for funsies, probably hire some people to help me, like, help me with the animation and animatics and stuff, so it's not just me doing them. Buy $1,000,001 water bottles and sell them for $2 each. Boom, $2 million. Dang, like a jade kill. A peep of business. Smart. Invest to help your family and yourself. Let's go. Was that? We'll just keep it like that. Also, just saying, it's a little weird to have a creator say that they're worried about you. Is it? Yeah, I don't know too much about like the YouTube etiquette or like YouTube streaming. Because like I can guarantee you, the peeps I follow over on Twitch or the other fellow streamers and friends that I've made on Twitch, it's very much of like a common thing for like everybody's always trying to look out for each other. It's a very different feeling over on Twitch. Because I know on YouTube it's always a concern on like to keep monetized because YouTube is so strict with the rules. While on Twitch, it's very reliant on your audience. On your active audience, I should say. Or clarify. So you build this like almost, it feels like a very personal community. You find it heartwarming, actually? Oh, having a creator you watch say that they feel concerned for you. Yeah. Now, if only Mr. Beast would give me $1 million. I don't. Oh, that's my brother Bonana. If you guys,
the torch has been.
Yeah. If you guys have ever seen any of like my VODs or any of the Twitch related content, the Bonana King, he's always around on those clips and stuff. And there he goes. I don't know, it just seems like it isn't real. Like they're just saying it so they seem nice. Nah. That's not it. At least. It's not it for me. I can't speak for like every creator. No, but they actually cares. You can tell if someone is being genuine. Oh, no, I'm glad you think. I'm glad you understand. Like words. I can't words. And there goes that playlist. If it looks like I know what I'm doing, I don't. That's my secret. I don't. We just poke here and there and art here and there until it looks right. or until I'm content. Although, that's another part of art. You just gotta sometimes learn when to just leave it. Because I think we've got the overall feeling of this guy here. I think we're about ready to wrap this guy up. Music, music. Let's see. I'll do that. Oh, actually, we are at like an end time. But let's go another 20 minutes. We'll do another 20 minutes so I can like, and like wherever we end up with this guy, today will be the last day we work on it. Next week we'll work on a new, actually, I think I'll leave it up to you guys. Would you guys like to see another creature that's part of the Dreamweavers? Would you guys like to see some more Mono and Arcade or my character? Like, what are you guys interested in seeing next week? No, not green. I think for that one, we can do one yellow. Like, the red ones are always more intimidating. But if you use it too much, then it's like, eh. This one gives blue. No, blue is too calm of a color. This one will do blue. You're adding too many colors. Hang on. Right. Like, too many colors all in one area just kind of creates like these little Christmas lights. So try to keep them similar enough so it doesn't look like you're just making a Christmas tree. Sorry, Green Eye. I think we're gonna keep this one yellow. I like the yellow. It's just something more intimidating about it. Oh, I just put my problems on you again. I'm so sorry. Well, you're saying them out loud because you've there's something bugging you, so it's fine. All I can do really is listen and like maybe give you some advice here and there, but like I genuinely am not a therapist. I can only give you advice based on what I've experienced myself, based on what I've seen other people experience and people like I've known, kind of thing. But I do recommend finding a person that you can confide in. Don't worry, okay? Just stop and take a breath. You're fine. Yes, you are fine. Just had to start a revolution at my school to stop being used as a pawn. All the work, all the school work you could put on me, they did. Oof. Excel, bye! Well, bye! Sounds like you're a people pleaser and you don't like letting people down. If you are aware someone is using you, don't keep letting them use you. I'll keep taking and taking. Yeah, for sure. Friend tried to cheer you up, putting your art on your channel. Ooh, le art. And more of the boys, but like you gotta be a little specific. Wouldn't mind seeing Mono and RK. Those bullies made me feel so bad about one of them that you took it down. Bruh, freaking bullies are always gonna bully. Like they win. The bullies win if you like let them. Like you bringing down your art means that the bully won, which is unfortunate. It's like we all start somewhere in our work. Even the people who do like these magnificent masterpieces, even they get picked on by people who are jealous. Like they're just, it ultimately comes down to like they're jealous. Oh, it's stupid. I just realized RK stands for Runaway Kid. Nah, it's fine. It's nice an abbreviation for me. I can tell, Doggy, you really just want to talk to someone about this, so you should talk to a trusted adult. Or just a trusted friend. So someone you can actually, like, rely on. I'm talking about it again. Right, nothing I can do to change my fate. Lies. Sure doesn't suck. But if you have doubts, practice more. Always practice. Your practice never stops. So I gotta be more specific. If you guys want to see Mono and RK, like what? Anything specific? Anything story related, maybe? Could probably do like a live version of like the like 2 videos I did of people asking questions and then I just answered them by doing a drawing. Almost forgot to color your nails over here. I'm sorry there. Look at them beautiful ugly clouds. Looking good. Gorgeous. So now we got to add shadow to the eyes. I add that. Where's my line art? Right here. story related, please. Comment on this video if you want to look at it. This guy's an electrician's final boss. Alright, so we gotta plan. What particular, anything particular about the story? Or you have a question about the story? You too, Weep. You can count. You can ask questions too. I think out of everybody here, Weep is probably the most in the know about the Little Dreamweavers story. Nah, I don't like that. It just looks like a target. Oh, if I do that. Whoa. Yeah, your nature. Keep it white. Fill it in. I think I'll do that. I'll just keep it black. Fill it in. Now we could do, give me that magenta, darken it down. Maybe it's just the fever? Huh? What? Yee. 6 said mono meeting after the tower. That one I think we'll have to keep to the story. Or like wait for the episode to come out. Because that's like one of those like reveal moments. Can you just give me a brief synopsis? Synopsis of... Of Little Dreamweavers or of... Love this music. I think it needed this pop of red around here so that it like it just adds another depth. Wah, wah. I think that little bit of like that dark Tuscan red right here, just it wrapped that up for me. I like them now. First try. Oh, freaking banana. Drive by. First try. Little Dreamweavers. Okay, so I think I'm better off reading up the little synopsis that I had written for it. Well, let me bring it up. Sorry, so nah, there's no need to apologize for that one. It's like you're curious, you're genuinely curious about the moment. Which I'm glad you are, cause like that's the stuff as a storyteller you want to build up to. But it is like a reveal moment and stuff like that. It's like I kind of want to keep it hidden until, you know, it's time to reveal it. Oh no, why does it do this? Albums. Okay, sometimes the albums don't load correctly. Oh, this is an awful synopsis. I had written a better one somewhere else. Oh, coming up with it on the fly. No, so Little Dreamweavers, it takes place after Mono is left behind in the tower. And right before the first Little Nightmares game. So my character, she's what I guess the story recalls as a Dreamweaver. So she travels into nightmare worlds searching for lost souls, and she helps guide them to like the afterlife. So she ends up in this world by accident, or is taken to this world, and she comes across Mono after the events of the tower take place. So she takes him, but he wants to continue looking for Six, and they end up at the Maw, and that's where they come across the runaway kid. And so she takes him, trying to get to Six, but once they get to Six, she's like, she don't want to go. Like, she wants to be the next ruler of the nightmare world. So they have to leave. So the rest of the Little Dreamweaver story is the tower is falling apart and it wants Mono back. So it creates this entity as a mobile life vessel to go get Mono back and drag him back to the nightmare world. But all in the meantime, the kids are learning what it means to be a Dreamweaver, learning to use or learning to move on from the nightmare world, from like that trauma that had been caused. So like the first bit of it is really much them trying to learn how to be kids again. Devilishly handsome plantain man told me to tell you that he will be lurking from the fruit basket throw. Okay. That's great. We're about to end anyways. We're just going a little bit extra over just to finish up this monster. Mono gonna have war flashbacks while Betty's still trying to put 2 and 2 together. I see. Can a nightmare world be purified? That's an excellent question. The way the story treats the nightmare worlds is that they exist because they are these dark monolithic entities that have like transformed the world into a nightmare world, or it is like the home of the nightmares kind of thing. So either you're gonna have to blow up the world, Dragon Ball Z style, or it's going to be an ever-existing thing that you just have to be able to fight against. Our dream world be corrupted? Yes. So in this story, the nightmare world was originally like a normal world, but then got taken over by the tower. Where I'm considering the tower to be like the king of this world. I think it could go both ways, yeah, indeed. Is Mono hunting 6 out of 8? No, he wants to understand why, and he wants her to go with them to like a happier place. But the way I see it is that when 6 chose to drop Mono, 6 chose that she's going to stay in this world and she's going to accept the cruelty of the world. So she's kind of like a foil of like she'd rather breathe in hatred and anger than to learn to move on. Are Kay and Mono scared of the mom in the first few episodes? They're more like cautious. But like very cautious when they get taken into a different world that is not the nightmare world, because they've only ever known the nightmare world. They kill 6 in that moment? No, they don't. Oh, you know what? We need the final touches for this guy. We need the... I say final touches, but more than likely I'm gonna come and like add a little bit of more highlights to it. Pew, 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 pew. Can I rotate? Yes, I can rotate. It's always a challenge. Where do I want it to be? Probably by the hand over here. Oh, it's perfect actually. Can you do that? I like that speckled look. This adds a different feeling to the skin. Save. Is Mono born in the city? That is not answered. As of right now, I don't have plans to like explore where they were actually born because most of their memories are just simply based in the nightmare world. Was Arcade born at the mall? I don't think they were, like, personally, I don't think they were born in the worlds. I think they were, like, trapped there, or they fell into it. They fell into their own nightmares. As far as the story goes, they're not gonna explore too much of like before the nightmare world. Oh yeah, we did not listen to the sounds of nightmares. Because of that, there are 2 dimensions in the Little Nightmare universe. We were born in downtown Mississippi. In my school, sometimes I hear people who know about Betty. People know about me? Why? How? It will say one of the boys, I'm Raincoat Girl. And then say, Sweet Home Alabama? What? That's so random. I'll have to create some sort of background. Don't want to do like a detailed background, maybe just some colored thing. Alright. We are gonna call it here, you guys. Yay! Look at this boy. I might come back and touch him up a little bit on some areas, but I think we got this guy covered. I have to make sure we save. Save! There. Me. Alright. I do need a new end screen. But this is best I got. Because it makes people angry and I think it's hilarious. It looks so cool. Thank you. Once I get a simple enough background for it, I'll be posting it over on my Coffee and on Discord. Alright, I will see you guys next week. Unless if anybody's interested in joining on the Twitch streams, they do happen on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Thursday Twitch streams are usually art. All the other days are game days. Or Sunday... Oh, what the... Quiet! I'm trying to get a link here and this is probably playing copyrighted music. Thanks a lot, Twitch! Sundays we do play with my group that we call each other the LTZ. We are a group of 6 friends that we engage in much shenanigan games. It's always a good time. Oh, here's a link to my Twitch in case anybody's ever interested in. So, till next week, I'll see y'all later. Bye, Felicias!